Welcome back to Bazaar. I'm Inko, and it's starting to be a trend in my runs. I hope this doesn't keep happening during the Winstreak challenge I've set for myself. But I keep having these runs where I get literally nothing for the first 6 days. I try to set up an economy, it doesn't quite come together. I try to set up pivots into Poppy Field, I never find Poppy Field. I try to set up a potion board, it doesn't work. Everything I set myself up for doesn't come to pass. And then, from above, our Lord and Savior descends, the Vat of Acid. Because it is one hell of a card. It is one of those cards where you can just drop what you're doing and pivot into it. It might be too strong. Every character should have stuff like Vat of Acid, but Vat of Acid might be too much with too little work. It's mostly just that the design is very, very powerful in conjunction with Boiling Flask and Strength Potion, and you're able to reliably find the pieces you need for it pretty well because of this potion store that sells specifically Strength Potion. Boiling Flask is just a good card you would probably pick up and hold for pivots anyway. It's a very strong method of delivering burn, and this run, like several others I have had, is entirely beholden to Vat of Acid for the fate of the run. Anyways, I'm sorry for spamming the Vat of Acid. I promise I'm trying to learn while I play these runs. I don't want to be a Vat of Acid one trick, I'm just not getting alternatives lately. Anyways, here's the run. Alright, let's not even waste our time talking about the options. I'm going Gold Start. I know what I like on Mac. Now, unfortunately, I'm not a huge fan of the weapon shop early. Obviously, you can get Spider Mace Poppy Field stuff going, and that can be very strong. But you have to take a shop. You cannot go like Finn's Big Bite or Chocolate Bar Seer. I would like to. My health is bad on Mac. Actually, no, I can take Finn's Big Bite. On your monster fight on Mac, if you have an empty board and 200 health, you just lose. If your 3 options are Kyber Drone, Inglet, and Viper, you just lose. You have to have something. 5 regen is something, and Mac's defenses and health are so bad that I really want this. I think I prefer Pyro of these anyway. I definitely lose to Viper. I should beat Kyber Drone with the regen. I'm still gonna go Pyro. Getting plus burn on something like a candle is gonna be pretty massive in the early game. Plus 2 burn would be great, plus 1 burn is fine. Lighter's obviously not what I want, and Fiery is acceptable. And while we wait, I'll go ahead and remind you that you can sub for more daily content just like this. And while I don't expect everyone to do it, liking and commenting does actually help the channel spread in the algorithm a lot, help it grow, and I really do appreciate it. Anyways, by the power of the Sandstorm and the magic of editing, this fight's going to be wrapped up now. The question is, what do we get? Ideally, just like not Lighter. I think I'm happy with anything but Lighter. There's only a 1 in 4 to miss, really. That's the best possible drop in my book. I'm likely to be reliant on 1 burn item if I'm using a burn item at all. With an income start, we're never taking these 2 options. We're going quick, so we have the gold to roll.
Master Merchant or something.
Huh. Aludel is arguably the best thing I can use day 1, just because it's a 7-second 3x multicast, potentially poison item. But I don't have the things to trust that it'll work yet. Venomander can combo with Sword Cane for more poison and regen. So that is a build. I can throw the cinders on it. I will if I find nothing else by the end of the day. I am going to roll this. It's a painful roll. I hate rolling at Quixel. And this is basically why. It's not very good. The Sword Cane only cares if it's adjacent to one thing. I would not get anything from a second Noxious Potion on the other side. I could be misinformed about that. Still, I've got a decent chunk of regen. I'm happy to pick up Myrrh to get more regen and have a better chance of surviving. Because this also gives the plus 2 regen to the Sword Cane itself. And I have a friend for Tiny Furry Monster. That is rare on Mac. I very rarely actually get to do this one, but I'll take it. Now, if I sell my cinders, it's 3 and 4, so that is going to be an additional 7 damage every 5 seconds. That can matter. I'd probably have to do it before Rogue Scrapper anyway, so I'll take it. I think this is a strong day 1 Mac, to be honest with you. I've got a lot of regen, a decent chunk of poison. My opponent has a Shard of Obsidian, a Venomander, a Dagger with nothing on it, and a Fiery... I think I'm just better than that. He has no slow, very little poison. So I think I just regen tank that, no issue. I could be wrong, but obviously neither of us are great at dealing with stacking damage, but it seems that I'm better at it. I'm not much better, I'll admit, but the regen's enough for me to win. Yeah, since my regen's much better than his, I'm going to crush this. I just can't initially analyze Mac fights. My health pool is so low that even against relatively little damage like this, I expect to lose. And also, we made it to Sandstorm. My damage is a lot worse than I imagined it was. Oh well, we made it through. Recap, how much regen did we get out of the cane? 12 regen. It was worth more than either of my other items, so it's probably worth it. Oh, well, it's already getting regen. I mean, it's still better than an empty board slot. It might have contributed to the fight. I probably won without buying it, but it's not a big deal to have bought it. Anyway, Pip, what do you have for us? Do I want leftmost burn for plus 11 damage or all burn for plus 5, but presumably better if I find more burn items? I don't know. The burn items I'm likely to use probably don't synergize with this very much, right? I'm going to take Immolating Spark. I believe it's probably better. Maybe I'm wrong, but I don't really know how you end up with a wide burn board other than potions. And if I'm playing potions, then Fiery is not an important part. Not really. Like, Immolating Spark on Athenor is almost as good anyway. In fact, it's exactly the same if you're playing that. Arguably just better, because some potions won't have Fiery. Skipping a Midsworth hurts, because he can sell Potion Distillery. But I can't care about that when one experience is on the table. I guess I already got my one experience, so I didn't need to go there. That's fair.
My battle days are over, but my weapons...
Early Spider Mace with 2 poison items already. I like that a lot, actually. I want a burn item adjacent to this. Is there a burn weapon for Mac? You can get Bottled Lightning, Sunlight Spear, and Sword Cane. Considering Sunlight Spear starts at silver, I already have Sword Cane, and Bottled Lightning isn't actually very good. Is it worth rolling? I genuinely think it is. Bottled Lightning is good enough right now. Speak of the devil. Now, is this ever a situation where I want a Magic Carpet? It's essentially already down to 6 seconds. I don't know, at bronze it kind of sucks. It's only 50 damage. It scales very well, but if that's the case, just buy it at a higher scaling, right? I've got a guaranteed crit here. Letter Opener is a guaranteed crit. I could buy both of these. It seems like it hurts my late game economy a lot. I'm happy with the way the board currently works. It's not a great board. It's good enough to beat Rogue Scrapper. And we're hoping to do something better in the second half of the day than just buying that. Am I right that this beats Rogue Scrapper? It has a ton of regen. Rogue Scrapper doesn't do anything. We're definitely fine. 5 regen base. 2 regen when this goes off. 1 regen here, 1 regen there. We should just tank everything it does, no problem. I thought our poison and burn would stack more effectively than they do. I suppose 6 burn just isn't very much. It is a lot more damage than 2 burn, but it's not quite a lot. Oh well, I'll live. It's underwhelming, but it wins the fight. That's all it needs to do. You know, I'm not actually completely certain it wins the fight. There's still like some timing windows to get through where regen after the hit. Okay, yeah, we win comfortably. But it's close. And that's really alarming because it's not supposed to be close. Medkit does nothing for me yet. It can someday. I don't have anything I even want to transform, to be honest with you. Myrrh probably gets worse when I transform it. It turns into a potion that doesn't give regen. I think I have to go middle. That's not all bad. I can get Boiling Flask or Alembic.
What can I get you?
You're back, huh? Bottled Lightning is pretty terrible. I don't really want to go into Fire Claw here. But this would be 6 plus 6 burn is 12 burn every 7. Which is, you know, enough to stack up with the Sword Cane. Not super effectively, though. Refractor feels like the wrong play. I don't know. I don't think I have enough to justify Fire Claw right now, but at the same time, I feel like I have to take the Fire Claw. It's all of my gold, man. I have to do something better than that. Well, what about generating a bunch of lead and then not knowing how to transform it? Does that sound better? I do want the Calcinator regardless, just to have it on my board instead of Bottled Lightning. It's possible that instead of having regen, I just want to run the retorts. I don't think you ever buy retort here, unfortunately. Just like, you can't buy 2 lead generators and assume it'll work out. So as much as I would like to, with the current state of transmutation, there's just not enough options to transmute. Take a bronze here. Loot item, see what it is. Can't be too thrilled about that one. Oh, right, this goes on the board. And ideally, Bottled Lightning goes off the board. Last shop is a Quixel. Of course, it's another 4 gold roll. Moth Meal is better in that it will charge this and also just is, you know, better than 1 Bottled Lightning that runs out immediately, I think. If I roll, I can hit Alembic, I can upgrade the Calcinator. There are a variety of small items that help the build right now. Philostone's really not the one I was looking for, but I'm not going to say no.
Blah, blah, blah. Bye.
Now, is it good enough right now? It's probably not good enough right now, to be honest with you. Just one regen, not very good. It's basically Myrrh. Well, now that you say that, it is faster than Myrrh doing the exact same effects. Can't really go into Shard of Obsidian, I think. Yeah, there's no reason to spend money on that. I'm already backlogged on lead. We have more burn. We have more triggers for the mace. The build is better. And the fact that I'm level 3 with 5 regen is good. But I think the build is also horrendous, and I'm probably going to lose.
May I dissect you for study? You remind me of someone I fought last century.
Athenor, Potion, Hourglass. The Hourglass is a little bit awkward for him. So he has Slow Potion, Burn Potion. Well, Burn Potion's literally the best one he could have hit, so that's a little bit upsetting. I think I am just dead to the Final Flame Athenor. Yeah, the regen just can't keep pace.
I am seeking gold in a
Damn shame. I'm not too surprised to lose to Athenor, but it is pretty upsetting. Probably would have actually tied him, or even trade up a 1 without Final Flame on his board, but oh well. Not too surprised to have a loss in my first 2 days on an income start Mac. I guess I'm going to the weapon store, man. I don't like that. I would be willing to go into like Plague Glaive or Moose Staff if it got offered. Plague Glaive starts at gold, but Moose Staff is available at silver. 3 regen feels like bait. I don't have any regen stacked. I'm gonna go Ayla.
Warriors live to retire.
Dude, I really gotta stop seeing these Ice Claws and letter openers. They are not it at all. I don't know, letter opener can be alright. I'm not spending gold on the damn thing. Like, it can be alright, but that's not good enough. +2 regen, +2 burn. That's good enough. I don't want to be playing Sword Cane right now, but if I am playing it, I need to upgrade it. We go Mandala every time here, because we just have to transmute lead when we're given the option. Oh, yay, more moth meal. My backlog continues. We should crush Aetheryte, no problem. We have stacking regen, we have good damage, we have stacking burn. So that should just be enough to win. Also, shouldn't I have like something giving regen instead of a moth meal? Why is it like that? We stack burn. The initial 4 burn off this should just get added to everything else in the rest of the fight. I think it's right to keep it in.
I'm faster than lightning.
Now, if I'm wrong and I lose this fight, I will be flabbergasted. I'm pretty confident that this wins. I just have enough weapons to keep the shield down, stacking burn to kill it relatively quickly, and regen for my own defense. It's not good regen, it's 5 every 5 basically. A little bit more than that. It's easily enough to tank what little damage this force was able to do when I keep the shield down, but it's not impressive.
Knew that would happen, didn't care.
Really would like to find a potion distillery immediately, since I have both of the scaling items, the good scaling items on my board. If I can find a distillery quickly, Rigged is fantastic, one of the best skills in the game. But if I can find a distillery quickly, then I can take Calcinator all the way. And to that end, I will upgrade Calcinator, because that's +4 more burn every time I transform something. So, we need to find that distillery is what I'm getting at. Do I just put in 2 moth meals? Is a Myrrh better than a moth meal? I don't even know. I can't go eating contests. I know my health sucks. I don't like my health value, but I have to go JJ.
Profit 10.
I'll gladly upgrade this, I guess.
That doesn't work out for you. Come back.
This otherwise pretty weak poison item does speed up the Spider Mace, but I think the Spider Mace is actually like a put it in your stash sort of item that I'm trying to drop. So, what about Weaselpede? No, it's still not good. Damn shame about that. When you heal or gain regen. I can drop this, drop this, drop this, put that in. Sorry, grab the wrong reagent. Bring in the Nightshade. Alright, cool, that's a source of scaling poison. Aren't we a burn build? Wouldn't we rather not do that? Yeah, that sounds accurate. I'm just desperately trying to find something that's good at a shop. I guess Durable is, in a manner of speaking, good. It's burn. I can't take that away from it, but I'm feeling a bit stressed about my current state. B1, B2 versus Volpack. I obviously can't really afford to roll at Volpack. I don't know. I can get +5 gold for going, +4 gold for going to Volpack. I'd be happy to sell these moth meals. I'm backlogged on lead. I could probably even sell these two and find something else at him. The question is just, what would I upgrade at B1, B2? I can upgrade Philosopher's Stone, which doesn't do anything yet, but it could be very good down the line. Shit, that's actually pretty tempting. Okay, we're looking to be in it for the long haul with the Calcinator strat anyway. I'm going to upgrade the Philosopher's Stone. It's not good right now. It's definitely not the best thing I can do for this day. 2-win Mac, that's scary as hell. It implies he's a damage build because he's winning against what I assume is mostly a field of Max. I don't know that I win. Show Globe, Velo Stone, Venomander, Noxious Potion, Fire Potion. When you reload. So this is not any like crazy extra reloads. It's a decent Show Globe. I think I have better regen than him. No, I have worse regen than him. And worse burn. It's just a straight loss, not even close. Damn shame about that.
Step on the ladder I must climb.
Where did the burn come from? Oh, it's just crits on this. Right. It's 100% crit chance, and he has Final Flame, so he's doubling a gold skill start. Fair enough, that'll do it. I think I still lose without the Final Flame, but obviously I lose with it pretty one-sided. Now, JJ, I need you to make me feel justified in selling me specifically Potion Distillery, not Athenor, the other large potion item. Now, is Athenor coming in here? Well, I've missed the guaranteed level up to make it usable. But I am a burn build, desperately looking for synergy pieces with one potion that I care about, right? Like, I do this, move these over. Right now, the Philosone's actually not it. Sell the chunk of gold, get Athenor. Like, this does actually improve my build. A lot. Which I hate, but it's the correct play. Is there a way that I ever play Magnus's Femur? I'm not really sure how you get enough slow to make that crazy, and specifically Mac. I certainly don't have it yet. And I'm not going to buy it on the chance that I might, especially when I have to liquidate for it. Andy is not the vendor I was looking for, I'm going to be real with you. Do you want to hold that? The rest of this is all vendorable. Oh wait, I should be running Thurable over Philostone right now. I go random tool because it can give me Alembic and Potion Distillery. Like, what am I buying at Andy? I'm upgrading Thurable, I'm upgrading Bottled Lightning. I'm finding potions that will be good down the line for Athenor. Upgrading Spider Mace for the Poppy Field pivot, obviously. That is like the main reason I came here. And speaking of Spider Mace pivots, Venom is a necessary part of that thing that I need to float. Now I'm pretty sure that's all I'm doing. Pretty sure I'm just gonna leave. Because I don't have any room. Like, I'm not willing to roll when I have to sell something I don't want to sell in the first place. I'm pretty sure this crushes Hellbilly. I'm willing to be wrong about that. I don't interrupt him at all, but I feel like I stack a lot of burn with the Athenor now. Although I do have my shit positioned wrong. I want the Bottled Lightning far left because it crits with Immolating Spark. Oh well, it probably won't affect the outcome. Is my burn high enough to deal with this? Yeah, definitely. We win this. My regen should be high enough to full heal between Halati uses as well, so no problems. Like, the build's not terrible. It always feels like you're doing something horribly wrong when you're 1 and 2. Especially when your losses were one-sided. But I'm not actually weak. It's just the field of Max I'm up against is pretty strong. What do we get? I think I am going to sell the Eagle Talisman. And then I guess the Myrrh. If I'm able to get through my backlog, I would rather have the heavy enchants. Just sell that immediately. Feel stupid if I go to Midsworth. When you use an ammo I don't burn too, that does synergize with the Athenor game plan. That's probably enough that I could go Athenor far left and start playing potions. Unfortunately, that requires me to actually upgrade my Athenor because it only reloads 1 at bronze right now. It's a pretty weak item. Which reminds me I should put that on the far left. I've only got 4 non-weapon items currently. This is 8 regen. That's not nothing. I'm pretty frail. I am going to take that. 4 to reroll off of 8 regen feels wrong. And yeah, the tooltip's just bugged. It does work. I definitely go to Mandala there. Gotta get this lead transmuted so that my economy works. I guess you can transmute Athenor. No, it's bronze. You can transmute a large item trying to get a different one, though. Like, if I had a silver Athenor, there is some merit to transmuting for either Poppy Field or Distillery. Probably just punishes you most of the time and makes you feel like an idiot, but it is worth considering. All right, easy Barcoon. He has either Poppy Field or Distillery. We go to the moon. He can also have nothing, which is very possible and very upsetting. And frankly, likely. I don't need any of that. Yeah, that's about right. I haven't done Recycling Bin yet. Okay, this is only for reagents, and potions aren't reagents, so they planned around the Recycling Bin Tome of Yahan interaction. That's good. Right, Barcoon wants all my shit for extra, because it's tiny. You can definitely have the chunk of gold. The debate here is I could drop Athenor, put in Recycling Bin, and just run the Noxious Potion. The Athenor is pretty damn weak, if I'm being honest. Like, obviously, it's not weak at silver. The moment it gets to silver, it's just a good item. You run it with Boiling Flask, it's great. But I don't have the synergies to take this the distance. I missed the level 4 upgrade on it. It's very unlikely that this actually works out for me. So I'm inclined to think... Oh, I'm short on inventory space. I'll just sell the medkit to make room. I'm inclined to think that I'm supposed to take Recycling Bin here. Obviously, the board's not ideal for a Recycling Bin board, but I still think this is better. Generating 2 regen per potion use is way better than 2 burn. Additionally, I just have more potions going off, like literally twice as many. I think it's worth. And it'll be much better tomorrow. I think in terms of priorities, this is how it should be set up. I want to sell the Moth Meals before I give up on Athenor, the Athenor before I give up on Chunk of Lead. Which means I have to sell one immediately to generate my chunk of lead, or sorry, my chunk of gold, and I may as well do it now to play around a potential Piggle for my opponent. It is a 3-win Vanessa. That's bullying. Why do you have to do this to me? I don't even need to watch the fight. You can just disconnect me now. I know I lose.
My fight isn't with you.
It's weapons. We're dead. Docklines, double barrel at gold. So the double barrel on its own deals 4/7 of my hit points. The Runic Potion Transform is trying its best to give me the sustain I need to win. But, oh, you felt like critting on 14%? Was that really necessary? Yeah, of course. There was no shot we were beating an undefeated weapon Vanessa as a day 4 Mac that's not really gotten it together yet. I think even if we had a full board with the Recycling Bin, we might have lost. I could just sell Moth Meal Athenor and go for 5 chocolate bars. I don't even think that's obviously bad. Boiling Flask is pretty good, though. How's Boiling Flask interact with Recycling Bin? I'm pretty sure Recycling Bin is going to interact very poorly with a Boiling Flask if I find one. I can't really imagine how it would be coded that it transforms them, but they go off as the item they used to be. I don't know. I'll go to middle just to find out. Let's throw the win streak on science.
I want what's right for you.
Leashes, Covetous Raven, Magic Carpet. Doesn't really work, does it? Need to dupe a lot of Bottled Light maybe before this sort of build can run a Magic Carpet. And that just doesn't do anything for me.
Someone else finds it. It all works out.
What about Herma? How could that help me? This run's pretty weak. Scrolling through what Herma has to offer, maybe a Moose Staff pivot is the way to go. Like, it's not what I want to do. But I've got to pivot into something soon, and it looks like a 1 in 21 for a Moose Staff. And, like, misses include an upgraded Recycling Bin, and I'm fabulously wealthy, so sure, I'll take a shot at it.
Fix you up.
Dude, Tome of Yahan being shown to me repeatedly when I cannot find Alembic or Distillery is just rude. I do want to drop the Thurible, though, and pick up the Regen Potion, because it feeds into the Recycling Bin game plan pretty well. And I'll roll here. I have the money. That's about right. I wasn't really expecting to see Staff of the Moose and be allowed to try. Memento Mori seems crazy. I'm going to die just again immediately. It doesn't do anything for this build. I'll upgrade the Venomander. It's another point of regen. I am regen stacking. I don't think it matters, but I have the gold to frivolously upgrade things. We crush Trash down there, I think. I mean, it's a random build, right? The actual non-random part of this build is pretty weak. I really want more potions to randomize more stuff. Oh, Crocodile Tears is probably not great. I guess because we start off by Poison and Burn, Crocodile Tears is going to stack up a lot, but it takes a while for it to go off again. Like, admittedly, by the time it does go off, it kills them, so that's neat, but you could have just died faster to any other potion and continuing to cast things. And I guess I just want generally higher tier potions as well, now that I look at how that plays. Sharpening Stone's fine, I have to sell something for it. Suppose it's the Thurible. And I want to put that here because it's actually going to stick around.
Melting away impurities.
Don't really care about picking up a reagent. I already have too many reagents in my inventory in the first place. I'll take the gold and loot item. Alright, I'll do the inventory juggling again. Well, I guess I'm going to Ayla and continuing to look for a pivot, because this pivot is very temporary unless I can find more potions. There's no reason to go crate. 6 regens, not enough to change the course of this run.
But I can help you finish a fight.
Floor Spike. When either player uses a weapon, charge this 2 seconds. I already have Spider Mace and Venom. Damn it, I'm in. Just give me the Poppy Field and we're ready to go. I have the entire build in my stash. Unfortunately, that doesn't let me play it. I need one more piece, and that last piece is pretty damn important. Andy can give me potions, but I need 2 good potions. I'm going to go to Mandala here and get a transform in. Oh, I need to actually put it on my board, though. Alright, Mandala, what do you have for me? It's another reagents. Completely useless in its current state. I think all of this is vendor trash, because, like, I'm just backloaded on the silver lead. I don't have any way to transform any of this. It's another Mac. This one's also a little bit in the dumps. I think he's probably better than me, but my build's not garbage. I beat monster fights pretty reliably. Got a decent chunk of regen with the recycling bin. He's got a retorch, rocket boots. How much has he scaled it up? 30. Poison's kind of a lot. Poison is very slow. I think I can probably out-regen most of it at first, but not for long. How are potion generations doing? Well, I'm critting this one, so that's neat. But yeah, I'm just dead. By the way, there's a Spider Mace hitting for 190 for some fucking reason. Because he's right-handed and left-handed. That still isn't all of it. That's only 70 damage. The base silver Spider Mace is a lot less than 120. Where's all of that come from? Oh, it's obsidian. Well, yeah, that'll do it. He's just up 140 damage on the Spider Mace. And you'll notice the thing that actually killed me was in its entirety the Spider Mace. How are you at 1 win? I guess he just found the Obsidian Spider Mace or the skills. I don't know. I have no idea. Alright, we really need to turn this around and soon. So, Kita, can you please just give me the Poppy Field and give me the direction I need? I don't want to panic pivot into Vat of Acid every run. And if you give me nothing, I'll take a Vat of Acid. I mean, it's happening. We're going Vat of Acid guaranteed here. I want to sell as little as possible before I buy the Vat of Acid. So I sell the chunk of gold. And I sell the myrrh. And we pick up Vat of Acid.
Use that for the good.
Then I sell Sword Cane. And I sell Venomander. Vat of Acid comes in. I guess I can upgrade the Noxious Potion. It's fine. Sure. Calcinator's on its way out. We are a burn build, so it like stacks up with this, but we'd rather a poison item. Incense is kind of not my thing. I'm not a regen build anymore. This recycling bin is on its way out. For now, though, it can stick around. Yeah, I think Calcinator's better. I think it's wrong to swap to Show Globe there. Well, we have a direction now. Once again, day 6 panic pivot. I think I beat most fights now. It's actually not clearly great because the Vat of Acid doesn't have very many tags yet. Well, let's get working on that, I guess. It's not even a potion yet, is it? It's just a weapon and a friend. Alright, so sell this to give it weapon, or sorry, to give it potion. Sell Malt Meal to give it reagent. I have no additional tags. Do I beat Infernal? 22 burn, 7 seconds in, I deal 9 plus 12 is 19 more burn. I think this loses to Infernal. And I really can't afford to throw a fight right now, but also 4 experience is kind of a lot. I have rigged. That really does impact the odds of me winning quite a lot. I have a lot of regen, man. I genuinely think I beat Infernal. It's very close either way. I only have 960 health. I might have made a mistake. Oh, man. If I had leveled up, I'd have thought that. I wasn't really considering how low my health currently is. Yeah, I'm dead. There's no way, right? Also, I got the worst potions. They're so fucking... I got 2 11-second cooldown potions. If I had gotten other potions, I still lose, but the fact I just bricked both of them in the recycling bin immediately makes me lose all faith in this card, because I've seen it do that repeatedly now. Alright, pulling this one out of the dumpster is getting progressively harder at this point. I have 40 gold, I can go to Goldie, I don't have to take that transmute. So my issue here, very obviously, is I don't have enough gold to buy, like, Staff of the Moose. And it's not even good, it has no synergy with what I'm doing, I have to drop multiple good things for it. If I drop the Calcinator, I'm dropping half my fucking burn. But it feels like I have to drop the Calcinator. I can put Venom in on the Vat of Acid, I guess. Bring Frost Potion in, which is currently good, and roll. Laboratory doesn't quite work yet, does it? I would rather a gold regen potion than the Venom. Not the Poppy Field pivot I was hoping to find at Goldie. Builds in an exceptionally weird spot here. What can Ayla give me? That's a good question. I've transmuted almost nothing this run. Awesome. I'm going to take a healer regen item. I'm just going to take the economy. That's a cool one. Don't really have the ability to use it, though. And I need to sell something immediately anyway. Can't imagine I pivot into that. Okay, I'm probably dead here. I do generate a lot more regen than I used to, but I have like an all-time low level of confidence in recycling bin right now. It just hasn't done anything. He just got augmented defenses, not doing a ton with it. Submersible is pretty good against a burn build, which I am. I don't think I generate anywhere near enough regen to out-heal this, do I? Crit chance 73. The Vitality Potion is going to actually manage to trigger this time, so that's cool. I don't know. This is so impossible to judge. I hope the Crit Potion goes off before the burn. It does. Okay, we probably went off that then. I don't know. Do we? We're not healing anything for a while here. All right, we got there. I was going to say the amount of haste and shield is really crippling my burn output, but we managed to get through on the RNG Fiesta recycling bin trash build. I hate this thing. I really hope we get rid of this soon. I don't know how I get rid of it easily, and I keep getting offered Ayla, which is easily the worst shot for me. I'm going to work at the docks for a tool. I don't think Ayla can offer me anything I care about. That's decidedly not a good tool. Philostone's never going into a build, I think. Neither is this chunk of lead ever getting transmuted, so it's better to keep Philostone just in case. Toss this, I know I'll need the room immediately. Oh hey, I got the tool tacking done. I wasn't even thinking about that. I'll go Kina. I'll get a curio for food at some point. Hey, we can transmute now. That's cool. Kind of out of space, unfortunately. It's gold. I don't need recycling bin anymore. I can just use potions. Get the fuck out of my board. I guess Bottled Lightning is my weakest potion.
I'm so glad
Oh,
to share this experience today.
that's not good. So the bug is if you have a potion distillery, it gains ammo. Shit. I mean, I get it. Your potions have +2 ammo. So it's a potion. It gains +2 ammo. But that is very weird and should not work that way. I think I want a rainbow potion here. The issue is, do I give up a regen potion for it? Probably. That seems worth. And I'm happy to roll here. We really want a boiling flask. Ah, this isn't terrible. I just got the distillery. Speaking of, that means I need to arrange my board in a silly way. And I do want to go into Tome of Yahan, so how do I make that happen? I'm probably never running Philostone. It's just a little bit too late. It's not scaled up enough. So I'll do this. And if the regen potion doesn't make it into the build, I'll sell that too. That gets us the space for a lot of passive regeneration over the rest of the run, which will be greatly appreciated defensively. To that end, maybe I even buy the Hemlock. I'm going to have space issues. I'm going to have to sell anyway, so no, that is not true. All right, moving on then. I don't have that much ammo. I think I still beat a treasure turtle. But if the fact that I've given myself ammo causes me to lose this fight, I will be very upset. I don't even know if this actually uses the ammo. For all I know, this is a cosmetic ammo. This fight should go long enough that I get to see how it works. And I hate that because like Vat of Acid's potentially the fastest, strongest burn applicator in the game, but with no Boiling Flask, no Strength Potion, it's pretty underwhelming. So, does it actually go off or is it out of ammo and it actually uses the ammo in a meaningful way? Yes, it is ammo capped. Awesome. Normally that doesn't matter because normally you have Boiling Flask, Strength Potion and it dies on the first use. But right now I don't have those things and this is a serious issue. So my build runs out, right? I think I still beat the turtle, which is good. But it's very upsetting to watch. The fact that it failed to kill Turtle... Turtle has like 1600 health and a pure defense build. I think it would kill most players.
It's hard to tell.
I need to sell something, and I think Floor Spike is the least important part of a potential Poppy Field pivot. I obviously don't want to sell either part of it, but here we are. Sell this immediately, bring this into Transmute. Heal and regen, ammo skills, gold tier skills. I actually think I have to go ammo skills here. Because I needed to find either gunner or stocked if this only has 2 shots. And now it's actually possible to drop the distillery if I wanted to do that, which is nice. Anyway, JJ, what's up? Transmute my shit.
I mean, a customer.
We have Amber, Venomander, Bottled Lightning. I think Bottled Lightning is probably not it. I want the Noxious Potion. Right? I just want the things that do poison. I want that behind, I guess? No, it actually is faster, weirdly enough. Well, they're the same speed. Never. No, they're the same speed. Yeah, no, I do want better potions, but Bottled Lightning is not said better potion. Shit, I wasn't thinking about building tags on this. Boiling Flask is an absolute lifesaver, though. I have Potion Weapon already, right? Yeah. So, I want to get Boiling Flask. What's the potions getting dropped, then? I mean, honestly, if I drop Athenwort, yeah, I still have ammo because of stocked. I swear to God, in my previous run, this was fixed. And I think they might have rolled back some of the changes they made then. I feel like I'm losing my mind. I thought I had stocked in my previous run. I thought I had a plus ammo thing, and this didn't have ammo. Yeah, here is a screenshot of the end of my previous run, hiding the wins. Perfect. And I have gold stocked, and it doesn't have ammo. And it's a potion in this run as well. I think they might have rolled back some changes. I have no idea what's going on. I need to find an energy potion so I can figure out how the game works. There is no communication with these patches. I'm so confused. Okay, anyway, this bug is back. I think it's fine. I think I can still just like run a Boiling Flask, and this is enough damage to win the fight. I'm always taking the Boiling Flask.
Enjoy your purchase.
And it's time to back in the Poppy Field by selling that pivot so I have room to transmute my lead. Because it's coming now. There's no way it's not. I guess I actually want to multicast the Noxious Potion, right? I want to kill them when this goes off, so 9 more poison really does help with that. Sorry, Mandala, no longer need you. We're going to Quixel.
It's terrifying.
That is actually fantastic news on the Strength Potion. Bottled Lightning is by far my worst potion here. And I don't think I ever run Strength Potion, but now that I have Bottled Strength and Boiling Flask, we're actually just a pretty good build. Do I need a Burn Potion? I think that's actually worse than defensive potions, so no.
Go buy something huge and then sell it to me.
Okay, I actually feel strong now. Very strong against Pig. I could get crooked into the ground immediately. He's on 1 win, so that seems unlikely.
If you knew my true purpose.
Knowing that this is not a powerful early game weapon sort of Pig, I feel like I'm unbeatable against him. Pig's Gem, Fiery Cutlass, Marbles, Duct Tape. That's a strange collection of items, friend. This is plus 17 damage. He's so dead. Oh, Rigged, right. Rigged could really affect how much damage I do in a negative way. Because if Rigged hits Vat of Acid, but not Strength Potion, it will not get the 100% crit chance on its first volley, which is very important. Well, there's nothing I can do about that. It's just a painful interaction that my build has that I cannot fix. Items, gumballs, weapons. Yeah, weapons are a transmute, so we take it. We can also get Shard of Obsidian to keep going on transmutes. Is Crocodile Tears any good? Like, I do a lot of damage over time, but I don't think it's good. I don't know what build it's for. It doesn't seem to be this one. Obsidian and Magnus's Femur. Dude, that is such a sick item to build your entire board around. I have 1 slow item, though. Here's the thing, if they roll back changes, I haven't seen an item I can look at and find out, but that would mean heavy energy potions on the table again. I can't float that, man. I've got too much going for me.
Tested in battle. Have you?
I have nothing to transmute, but I'll go ahead and re-roll the runic potion and hit metal.
I don't have what you need.
I don't even know what I'm looking for. Why'd I come here? I was like, oh yeah, we can re-roll the potion. Who cares? What potion do I even care about? I got the gold, I'll roll. But I think there's literally nothing that could hit my board here.
Hey, that's okay. It's been nice talking.
Anyway, we're strong, so that's nice. But the way we're strong is pretty one-dimensional. I don't have good defenses yet. I'm trying to build them with the Tome of Yahan in the background, but that's not enough. You need to find a lot more than one reagent per day. I don't know. I've got 50-ish base regen and 3 uses of a regen potion. That's definitely not nothing. Oh, wait, look at the final burn values. I was lost in thought. I think this is a game where Vat of Acid actually got the haste. No, it didn't. Really, I dealt that little burn. Oh, the slow went on to strength potion. Same effect. I don't know why, because like you would think 7 seconds, 6 seconds, if it's slow, they both go off at 7 seconds. But the way slow and haste are calculated, a slowed item goes off after a normal item that would need to be the same thing. Same with a haste item going off before. My previous run was a strength potion Vat of Acid run where I learned that on the haste interaction. Pylon, huh? I can make it fit.
After all these centuries, there is
Just sell it immediately. Because I have Tome of Yahan, I actually think a reagent is better than a random loot item. You piece of shit. That's the only one I can't transform. I guess there are a couple of mediums. I'll go Monster Ranch about it. I'm pretty confident that 4% cooldown reduction is better than 1 EXP. I could be wrong about that. We are behind on EXP curve. Even if we hadn't thrown a fight, though, we'd still not be level 10 on day 8. We have to have beaten Infernal to have made the EXP curve. We have not been given any extra fights, apparently. That sucks. I'll go Andy, I suppose.
If you have to
I don't know that there are that many tags I'm missing, unfortunately. I don't know why this would matter, but I have the resources to buy it, so I will. 4 poison's kind of a drop in the bucket. I'm not going to give up a potion for that. Quicksilver Vitality Potion. Both interesting items, although Diamond Quicksilver does appear to just be normal Silver Quicksilver with no changes. If they rolled things back, then Vitality Potion's cracked. I currently don't have good defenses either. Like, it's obviously better than Regen Potion, right?
Whoever said
Just full heal myself 11 seconds in seems better than not having good defenses, you know? Well, I'm glad to be seeing the pigs. Is this better than anything else? Surely not. 5 wins, that's a little bit scary. That implies he's some sort of aggressive pig.
I should warn you.
And Pig's a lot more likely to have slow than some other characters. He is crooking it. Wait, he has... What's the crit chance? It's not. Why are you on 5 wins? That doesn't seem right. How on earth is this a 5-win build? What are we talking about? I'm so confused by that.
Chasing you.
Well, anyway, that's why opponent RNG matters. Oh, he does have gold defense grid. If he's had a silver crook for a while, I can see gold defense grid, silver crook beating a lot of things. That seems like a hell of a starting skill if that's the run he had. I can go JJ or Nufu. I've got the money to roll on Nufu and buy a diamond skill. My board, as much as I don't really like it, is acceptable. I do want more tags here, right? Like, I want to find a Palanquin to get Vehicle and Dinosaur at the very least. But Nufu's just... The high roll here is so high. Gunner is nothing. Heated Ammo is next to nothing. Fiery is next to nothing. Like, all of these do something. This burns for, you know, a lot, eventually. But compared to what we're doing with the Vat of Acid, it's a minuscule amount. It's a drop in the bucket. Same with Fiery, Gunner. Theoretically, Gunner can matter. I'm not going to say it's impossible. The third ammo here could matter someday. But we can do so much more than maybe the third ammo will matter someday. Do I want 16% crit chance or plus... Well, I have 100. That narrows it down. Chemical Burn it is. I do think of all the skills I saw, +2 poison might have just been the best one. The +2 burn, it's icing on the cake. Let's hit Kina, transmute this shit, and see what's coming next. I don't much care for a runic potion. I will happily take sulfur for passive regen generation. No thanks, the Alembic I've already got the distillery. And I will also take a gold Philostone to get a lead, which is a better thing to transmute, to be honest with you. Although we're going into a monster fight and potentially running into space issues immediately after that. Yeah, I don't care about Enclave Revenant at all. I was thinking, like, wait, I do only have one weapon, but again, it doesn't deal damage. I will say that if it did deal damage with Obsidian, it would scale off the bird and it would just guaranteed kill people, but that would also make this slower, and the startup time is the one thing I'm worried about when it comes to taking this the whole distance. I don't know. None of this seems important to me. I'm just getting an amount of gold here moving on. I hope I do not get a medium item. Thank you. Actually, that might even have been good. No, it's just a weapon, nothing special. Heavy as an enchant doesn't seem that good for me, right? For Vat of Acid, Heavy's alright, Freeze is good, Turbo's alright. Shield, Restorative, Toxic, Fiery, Shiny are all incredible. Deadly's useless, Radiant's fine, Obsidian's great. Looking at Vitality Potion, it seems pretty transparently worse, especially with stuff like Shiny just being useless here, same with Restorative. So I think this is a pretty clear random on the Vat angle. I wanted to make sure there was no argument to going Vitality Potion. There's not. That's one of the worst hits. Haste 3 items for 3 seconds is full board haste though, provided it's smart targets, right? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Not even quite enough. At least it's a good haste generator. It's part of the reason why we didn't go Vitality Potion, but it's not exceptional in any capacity. Do I want to go small items here? I want to go to shops in general. I have a lot of stuff to transmute. Yeah, sure. Why not? I have the money. Feel good about yourself, Strength Potion. This already has Friend, right? Yeah. So I'm gonna roll. Ruby is nothing to me. Venom doesn't work. Hemlock is nothing to me. That's not entirely true. I'm able to transform the Hemlock, but no, I do want the Hemlock. Just make sure I keep getting the passive regen. There's a chance it matters.
Excellent choice.
And I have the gold to float it just in case, right? Happy to go Barcoon here. Get a Palanquin, get a Bat upgrade. Fiery Fire Potion. Wow. I'm so impressed. It's so smart. Oh, the Rainbow Potion's on the wrong side. It doesn't have multicast, so I want Vat of Acid going first. Anyway, we can toss that immediately. Is Bottled Explosion ever going to be the thing? I don't have haste. That's not true. I've just found haste. Don't really need this to go off twice, do I? So I could drop these two. It's a little bit of poison lost. So like right now I have 22 poison going in before the vat goes off, which is not minor. That's 88 burn across the 2 crits, which is a lot of burn. But it already just does a lot of burn, right? It does 600 burn. But considering your health pools is enough on this day, Bottled Explosion isn't unreasonable. Because it goes off twice. The issue is I have no base damage, right? It starts at 10, goes to 20, goes to 40. Big whoop. It goes off a second time. Goes to 80, goes to 160. And it's critting, so actually 640. It has to go off a third time before it's actually good. You really need like a left or right-handed for this to carry you. Now, that could be worth floating, theoretically, if I were going to drop something, but I'm not. The main reason for me to consider this at all is by dropping these 2 potions, I full haste my board with just the Vat of Acid. It does wear off just between ticks, but like that is genuinely a good reason to use the Bottled Explosions to guarantee Turbo Vat of Acid does not miss itself. But there's only a 1 in 7 chance that it does that, right? Like, who cares? Yeah, no, it's better to have the poison. I'm going to stop looking at that. Hey, we got the dragon tag, and I think also the relic tag. Nice. Buy this, sell it, plus 6 poison. Buy that, sell it, plus 6 poison. And that's good enough. Barcoon was decent all told. A dead Vanessa, but that means she's up an enchant on me. I feel a bit safer than I used to now that I'm hasting the Vitality Potion. Obviously, it's not what I wanted to do. I wanted to just kill them. Restorative Submarine, Toxic Iceberg. They're just dead. This doesn't do anything. Toxic Iceberg doesn't matter that much. Oh, rigged. That's why my items went off. Like I was saying, Toxic Iceberg just doesn't matter that much. They don't do anywhere near enough shielding to survive that.
Time, boys. Less blunder.
I suppose increasing the duration on this basically guarantees that, like, regardless of disruption, it will line up on the first volley. It's just my own rig that can sabotage me now. And no, I can get slow all on the strength potion, so that could still affect it. So I want to go Tox Clocks. What are the cooldown items that I want? Haste. I want the energy potion. Do I? It seems like I have the energy vat. Alright, fair. But I still just generally want to go to stores to transmute things anyway. Moth meal is another reagent to transmute. I'm happy with that. I'm not going to use a toxic sleeping potion. And I don't see any reason to buy the rest of that shit, so let's roll. Do I have Palanquin already? I don't. Awkward. See, there's a slight space issue with buying this vehicle dinosaur, which I am doing. I'm not going to give up currently 12, eventually 18 poison. I guess that was the reason to transmute Chocolate Lead first, is because if I found specifically Palanquin, I would have to just sell it without transmuting it. Which I think I'm going to do. Yeah, I'm doing that. It hurts like hell. I hate doing it. Can't say no to that much poison, though. And we hit level 11. I don't think I care about freeze or burn skills. Mac has potent potables, which would give me potentially a lot of additional poison. I want that. Oof, also that one. First 4 times you use a potion each fight, charge 1 weapon or burn item. Unfortunately, the Noxus potion is a bit fast and wrecks things a little bit. But explosive potions is just obviously insane. I don't want to run rainbow potion if I'm running it. I think this actually just bricks my build currently. I lose 22 poison on the first multicast when I drop the Noxious potion. Like, I understand how strong explosive potions can be with this. But I have to drop the rainbow potion and the Noxious potion. Because if the Noxious potion goes off, which it goes off before the strength potion, it charges this 2 seconds. And it ruins everything, because then it goes off before the strength potion, and I have finite ammo. I hate skipping explosive potions here, though. It's so strong. Essentially, what I would need to do is find multiple insect wings to get strength potion under 4.8. Well, the thing is, I don't even need toxic potion, eventually, right? None of my other potions are that fast. I'm taking explosive potions. I understand that it's not all upside, but the upside later is worth the risk, and we go Grandmaster every time. I was really hoping for a different result than this. I think I take the rigged upgrade. I wanted specifically explosive potions very badly. It was a 1 in 3 for that. Plus 2 poison burns, just not the biggest deal. Rigged it's. Every additional target on rigged makes it more likely that I don't hit specifically Vat of Acid and miss Strength Potion. We obviously beat Veteran Octopus. I'm just looking at the possibility of going for Juggler. Alright, I've looked at it. We're done, right? Like, it is on average, like, 30 experience given up per 1 copy of Juggler. Yeah, we don't really care about it that much. And the experience is the difference in me leveling today or not, which is very important for health reasons. Hyper Focus doesn't really do anything. Oh, wait, I have unlimited ammo. This doesn't actually give me finite ammo because of the bug, because this reloads it anyway. Nice. It doesn't really matter, but nice. 2,000 burn, huh? I don't know, I don't really feel like explosive potions ruin the build. Definitely probably made it a little bit lower, but it's fine. Tiny Cutlass. No use for that one. We go Quicksoul, I suppose. Oh, I actually don't want to transmute that, because if I did, it would be worth less. Because Tiny Cutlass is bugged and worth 4 extra gold. I don't think Temp Boost is worth it. I'm gonna go Quicksoul, keep looking for upgrades. Well, that's like the #1 on the list. I do want the Catalyst. Energy Potion, are you actually good? Especially at Silver. This is bait, right? Like, I already have Turbo Vat of Acid. Oh wait, the Energy Potion is here. I can see that it's the new nerfed Energy Potion. So why is this bugged again? What's the cause for the bug? I'm so confused. Okay, we're still playing on the Hotfix patch. It's just whatever did this was really weird. And I've now found the real reason it's bad to launch hotfixes with major game changes and no patch notes. It inspires paranoia in your player base. Sick. Radad's playing mind games with me by not posting patch notes, apparently. I've already got the Dragon Potion. I think Energy Potion's just a waste. I need the crit. I want the starting damage. I want the freeze. I want the freeze. I want this enchant target. Yeah, I don't think I actually want to drop anything for energy potion. I'll take the diamond noxious potion. No reason not to.
So I can buy things.
Oh wow, it starts 5 damage higher. Sick. Crazy. Explosive potions actually gets worse because it's no longer charging specifically Vat of Acid as well. I guess it's currently not anyway, and that's not clearly good. Maybe I should have taken the energy potion. Yeah, well, too late now.
The Bazaar has many secrets.
I don't really need the reagent transformation. I'm just going to take a loot item here. That does literally nothing. I mean, it would have been pretty good if I had Bolt the Potion to just start its damage doubled, right? But too late now. Don't need Mandala. We'll go JJ, see if they offer anything. I guess we can waste our gold upgrading Voiding Flask. I'm not sure how this could ever matter, but I'll do it.
Oh, you're leaving.
No thanks to Raven and Amber. I feel like you're on your way out, but it's very little cost to upgrade this anyway. Toss the Infinite Potion in case of Piggles sabotaging my lead generator. Okay, I still feel pretty strong for day 10. We haven't really improved today. But I feel pretty confident we're gonna win. I don't know. It's Mac Mirror. They could be doing the same thing, but better. Fiery Nightshade is way too slow for this day. They're at 9 wins? Just off scaling Nightshade? What skills do they have? I don't know. I feel like to some degree that's opponent RNG. Like, Nightshade is a good mid-game idol, and Fiery is a good enchant. But that should not be winning in the late game. Like, you can see that my potent potables, or sorry, my explosive potions, that's the other skill, was just enough to crush this guy, despite that skill working against me. Because I didn't crit the first volley, I think, with that replay, right? Yeah, so I don't have the crit chance when this goes off, unfortunately. And because of that, I dealt tremendously less burn. And despite that, like, built-in weakness of the skill with the current way my board is set up, it just didn't matter. I do not believe that Nightshade got this man an undefeated run. That's crazy. It is not that good. We have Mandala again, but as always, we don't need it. So let's go to middle. If I find any medium reagents, I'll buy, sell them to push the catalyst along. Already got all of that. Toss those. Doesn't really work with a large item on a boiling flask. The flip side is that I don't care about buffing all my items. I care about buffing specifically Vat of Acid, huh? I could take this out. I don't really need the Vitality Flask the same way I need other things. If I buy the scales and put them here, 5 seconds in, it triggers my Strength Potion. And this at 4.8 charges 2 seconds, and this goes off first still. Damn. Yeah, it feels like the additional power that we will someday find comes in the form of enchanting and upgrading Vitality Potion, finding Endgame Potion, that sort of stuff. Don't think Scales does anything for me, unfortunately.
See that mountain? That's Pole. He might have what
Technically, this should be arranged in the other order in case Noxious Potion ever goes off first. Happy to go to Nufu. I just have tons of money. First 5 times you slow, charge a heal item. Not actually super useful. I don't know. I could find other sources of slow than just the Rainbow Potion, and this heal item is a big one. No, I don't think so. Going to roll that. I can do better. See, you should have taken the Explosive Potion. You'd have a base damage of 80, and that means at 6 seconds, it would go off and deal 160 damage on the second volley. Yeah, even with left-handed and that Sharpening Stone, it still wouldn't be breaking 1,000 base until the third volley. That's pretty underwhelming. I hear people talking about it like it's really good, but I'm not seeing it. Oh, you know what's probably involved? Poppy Field. That might make it better. I'm genuinely taking stock just because it's minorly helpful and it gets it out of the pool. I've seen it a lot. We should beat Void Colossus if we remove that. Because without that, the first potion to go off is in fact my Strength Potion, which will make this thing crit on its first volley. With Noxious Potion, we can actually lose. I guess I want to multicast the Rainbow Potion, but this should win 100% now that it's going to crit the first volley. So you might think to yourself, doesn't that mean you should just remove Noxious Potion from your board? What are you doing? And my answer is, yeah, you're right. I don't know what this is. This is clearly a mistake. What are these skills? They're good, right?
What strange
They can be.
creatures prowl these streets?
I can also just get Void Ray, which is wholly useless to me.
My mind glows.
Our guaranteed upgrade always goes on Vat of Acid for 50% more poison. Makes it a lot easier to drop the Noxious Potion, because now we deal the poison with the Vat itself. Sell the Void Ray, bring this back up. Don't want to transmute it, I'd rather get the enchant by... that's not true. I want the transmute. 1, I want the regen for the PvP fight. 2, I just want to start rolling a diamond potion looking for invulnerability.
Size dilutes the brain. Mind is highly...
It's not quite good enough. Don't want the shiny runic potion. It got the random enchant. When you transform Catalyst, it randomly enchants. I thought it would only do that if I did it the hard way. Oh, that's really good. I did not know Catalyst worked that way. It didn't read like that at all to me. Anyway, I think Rainbow Potion, well, not Rainbow Potion, Noxious Potion is clearly a mistake. I'd much rather have an Invulnerability Potion to potentially just cheat a fight out of my opponents. Oh, that's a lot of reagents, though. I'm not doing great on gold. I kind of feel like I need that diamond chunk of lead. We're not getting rid of this. This is really important, but I do want 40 gold before we commit to rolling that. We're probably going to sell the Tome of Yahan relatively soon and just start chain rolling the shiny potion. There's no way I have room to buy this sulfur. I mean, I could have room, but it's unlikely, and I'm pretty broke, so I'm not going to do it. We have to go pole here. We need to transform that lead today.
This is talking fast.
Oh, hey, you finally showed up. Get out of here. I don't want you. After all of this time, Poppyfield finally decided to grace me with its presence. Still at silver on day 11, huh? Bit of a late bloomer, this one. I don't think Pole has a single item I want. I'm locked into the Potion Flask Vat of Acid board, I think. And it's a very good board, so I'm happy to be locked into this.
Heavy? They tell me
I feel very strong with the Invuln Potion now. If it's a Langian Vanessa, they could legitimately one-shot me, which would be very alarming. Bloodhound, don't like that. Wide weapons. Invuln Potion's typically good against these. And they're not that fast, so I think we cleanly win this. Is Invuln Potion gonna not go off?
Like my crew says at the bar.
We didn't even need it.
Another round.
It was wide weapons and they didn't even need it. Yeah, 5 wins sounds right. It sounds like they had a hard time getting this all assembled. Oof. Dude, I'm gonna have a lot of runs in this win streak with Vat of Acid, aren't I? I keep having runs where nothing's happening in the early game and I find Vat of Acid, and it's so strong that it works. We go Quicksilver here to transmute our lead.
Do you have any huge items?
Don't want a Shrinking Potion. Now I'm in the awkward spot where, yeah, I can get 10 regen by buying the Obsidian Shard. I think I'm better off rolling the Diamond Shiny Potion. Because if I can get, you know, anything, it's great. If I can get an Energy Potion, I can re-enchant this. If I can get an Invulnerability Potion, it's better than a gold one. If I can get a Frost Potion, it's better than, like by a landslide, better than a gold one, because then it's freeze 3 twice. This is just double the effect, effectively, when it goes to Diamond. The shiny part would be basically wasted. Yeah, I'd rather not do the Shard of Obsidian, honestly. I want to reroll that shiny Diamond. What am I looking for? Good question. We'll figure it out when we find it. We have 89 gold. Don't worry about it. Yeah, we go to middle just to roll the potion.
I'm pretty laid back.
Crocodile Tears. I mean, that is a lot of damage when it goes off, but I think I'll have covered the damage aspect of this. I'll try to get Voiding Blast to Diamond, just because I haven't had one at Diamond. I also could have found an upgrade for Calcinator or a better Retort. I see no value in these items. Let's go to our monster fight. Nowhere near our next major threshold of level 16. We crush Lord Arkan, though. We'll get there faster. I am not willing to give up, on average, around 30 experience for a chance at Juggler, especially when I sort of have, you know, Juggler at home. It's not as good, but it's almost as good. We get our second use really quick, and the second use is the one that matters, because who's living through a third one anyway? Oh, I should have, like, my second fastest potion, probably just the Frost Potion. Yeah, I definitely have my border range strong. That's very good. This character does not shield. My matchup against Burn just improved so much. And yeah, we want to multicast the Freeze Potion, obviously. Crit or Poison, and no thank you, I'm going Diamond tier skills. Lifesteal weapons have reduced cooldown. I don't have a lifesteal weapon. This is guaranteed the haste on Vat of Acid, but that's good 1 in 7 times. Like, who cares? I don't think Coolant Leak, even at Diamond with a multicast item, is good. Like, yes, it is on a effectively 3.45 speed item, charging a multicast freeze. And it's at Diamond. And I'm still like, who cares? They should be dead before I even get half these charges spent, right? Fuck that. I can make it lifesteal now. I don't know that it'll do anything. So very obviously, Toxin Injector is my best option. I don't know why it's highlighting Invulnerability Potion. Bug reported, back on track. Obviously, Toxin Injector is the correct play. I'm tempted to click it. However, Circle of Life allows me to potentially see if I can have a lifesteal weapon that doesn't deal DPS, which would allow me to get another diamond skill down the line to reduce its cooldown by 1 second. And it will confuse my opponents. But mostly I'm clicking that for science. I want to see if I can get the other skill in this run and actually find out how the interaction works. Right, we want to go to Curio because we want to go to every shop to re-roll this potion over and over and over again. Regen. Not a bad potion, to be honest with you, but not the one I'm looking for. You know what I would like? If these tags were organized by anything. I don't have apparel though. Surprised I don't. I usually manage to pick that one up pretty quickly. Eagle Talisman does nothing. Exoskeleton does nothing. Hot Springs does nothing. It has friend tag. Roll. Technically, I should have Eagle Talismaned it. I have infinite money. So, like, if this did go off second, despite my best efforts to make sure it goes off first, it would have given it crit chance. But that's so incredibly minor, man. It's not insane to run Icicle over the Rainbow Potion here. It guarantees the haste up time like I was talking about earlier. I also do not have the food tag, so thank you, Citrus. But like I was saying, I think Icicle could make sense, but probably not. I'd be doing it over Freeze Potion, which hurts my long-term disruption quite a lot. I don't think it's worth. It also makes me more vulnerable to disruption myself, and that is important. We'll happily go Grandmaster and secure this level up. Gold tier potion. There's no gold tier potion I want. I want diamond tier potions. That's good, though. Move this over. Buff up the poison value. Move it back. And we're going to continue rolling the shiny regen potion until it hits something good. A dead Vanessa. Less wins than me. They've crashed out. I've got to imagine I'm favored. I've got the Invuln potion. I've got the Vitality potion. I've got the crazy Vat of Acid. Feels like I'm just in a clearly favored spot against a weak Vanessa. They have Ghost Pepper's skill. They were very strong at one point. Oh, I see what that point was. How did you get Obsidian Matchbox? Since they killed Ghost Pepper, I'm inclined to think that, like, maybe they actually had it very early on from a Pearl. They also do have Diving Helmet and an Aquatic build, and Diving Helmet is now Shield Seaweed, so they're just good against Ghost Pepper, I guess, huh? Very cool build. Kind of sad it got crushed that hard. Oh, this did less than I imagined it might. Dude, that build doesn't look like it should be crashing out, and I feel bad. Because having just stomped them, I'm kind of part of the problem, right? I don't actually need to transmute this lead. It's more important that I get a good potion here. So I'm willing to just throw that lead in the dumpster. That's all useless to me. Diamond Shiny Rainbow Potion. Alright, I'll settle for that one. Rainbow Pot, you're out. Like, I could afford to re-roll that for something better, but I really can't justify it. Why not? More passive regen? One book wasn't enough. And nothing else is useful to me. That's my Discord, not yours. Let me put on streamer mode. And I'm going to go to Epic Battle. Oh, it's Void Golem. Cool. There's just a 1 in 7 chance I lose this. Well, I guess I'm done. Fucking nothing you can do about that one. I do have really, really good lockout. Although, since I'm able to target things that are already frozen, I might not actually lock the Singularity out. I've never hit the Singularity with my Rainbow Potion. It is just a guaranteed loss here, unfortunately. The Rainbow Potion had to at some point stop the Singularity. Wait, no, it's not. The poison burn from the rainbow potion just did enough? That's absolutely wild. Wait, no, do I get worst case? Okay, we're okay, we win. That is shocking that we win that with the 1 in 7 to break the Vat immediately. Damn good though. Very happy with that. Now, what do I do with my upgrade here? Oh, that's not even complicated. It's a little bit complicated. Vitality Potion makes my next enchant much better. I don't know that that's ever happening though, so I think it's actually the Invuln Potion you upgrade. All 3 of these have real arguments for them. I'm going to upgrade the Vitality Potion. Maybe I'm just like being stupid. I am being stupid. I take the Invuln. I just need Defenses. When I upgrade this, it gives me another second of invulnerability, which makes me far, far better against any sort of burn build. The Vitality Potion only matters if you're killing people with this enchant, but I'm already killing people with Vat of Acid anyway. I don't need it. It's just there for actual normal defensive value. As normal as Vitality Potion can be anyway. Yeah, that's pretty good. Considering you can't kill me smoothly thanks to the Invuln Potion, I feel confident in our next 2 wins. Invuln Potion just does so much. I was saying that Invuln Potion does so much to hedge your bets in the late game lottery of build matchup RNG. There's no way to use this, right? No, there's not. In fact, to purchase it, I need to sell my chunk of lead. I have very nearly unlimited gold, but not unlimited gold. I think 50 gold, well 40 gold because I can sell the chunk of lead. 38 gold because the chunk of lead does turn into a small item. But I think that amount of gold is worth more than 15 regen to me. This is an easy monster ranch. Let's see what we get. 4% cooldown on everything or 3 XP. I level up today regardless. There's at least 1 day left after this, probably 2. Vial of Blood guarantees that not guarantees, it makes it incredibly likely that I manage to hit 19 tomorrow, which is my second enchant. Oh wow, it's heal and regen, weapon, crit. I think that's literally the 3 worst vendors I could possibly have hit. We go weapon. I can test the interaction. We can find that skill again. Oh, that's a weapon skill? We're not testing shit, we're getting that one. Right, you can affect weapons, not just potions. I'm sorry for talking shit, that was obviously a great skill vendor. It's super late game, I have nothing I need to transmute. I'm not willing to risk making the shiny rainbow potion worse when it's actually just very, very good in its own right. I'm gonna go temp boost HP. Just minimize the chance I get 1 shot in the fight. It is an identical Mac, that's not true, he's crashing out. I'm winning later than he is. I think we're good here. I think we're favored with the Invuln Potion. His is shielded, that's obviously bad in the mirror, he's got that. I don't like the powder flask. I should block it and live with the Invuln Potion on the second hit. Oh, he's dead already. Never mind. I thought it would go off. I'm sorry, I was just like frantically running numbers in my head like, oh god, it's got a crit chance. Why is it dealing this much damage? What do you mean? Oh, double damage, it doesn't go off twice. I was like analyzing that this didn't have multicast. This just kills you. And I was like, wait, I'm generating shield from unwavering. I can still win if it doesn't crit. I appear to have gone off much faster than him. Right, because at 5.8 seconds, mine triggers thanks to explosive potions, which is a substantial head start. All right, we take this. It looks like he was going to die before that went off every single fight anyway then. Yeah, I'll take the regen over the chocolate bars.
The Bazaar's a crazy place, right?
Very happy with that. That's an incredibly good upgrade.
Sad to say goodbye.
Now the real question is, do I want to start rolling Rainbow Potion again? Pretty much the only thing you can hit that would matter is a Frost Potion. That would be better. I don't really mind. I think, like, this is comparable. It's good enough. I don't want to take the risk. This is probably just our board going into the next PvP fight, but we do get an enchant at some point. Oh, they sell toys from any hero. I was like, what toys does Mac have? So everyone gets this, and it's terrible for all of them, right? Because, like, the total toy pool is a terrible set of items, isn't it? There are 29 toys. Beach balls. Oh, right. Can I, like, get rid of uncollectible somehow? I'm not seeing a tag that would be like, don't show things that are generated by Piggles. So I'll just read out what it is. It's beach ball, booby trap, boomerang, gumball machine, marbles, model ship, nesting doll, pet rock, the piggles, the actual piggles, piggy bank, pinata, pop snappers, slingshot, snow globe, teddy. I wonder if it can actually be sold there. Normally legendary items would never show up at a shop. Wand, that's pretty good. It's not clear that it sells wand. It says from any hero, wand is a common item. And last but certainly not least, the yo-yo. It seems like an absolutely awful vendor on anyone, especially if it doesn't sell the wand and the teddy. Anyway, I was never going there. I was always taking the experience, but it's kind of shocking how bad that vendor appears to be. Definitely taking the loot item. Oh, wait, my Vat of Acid doesn't have ammo anymore. When did that happen? Okay. Of the potions I have, if somehow it came to matter, I would want the rainbow potion to last the longest. We crush Awakened District, no problem there. I have no idea when or why this stops being a potion. Very weird. Maybe it depends on like a certain tag is unbreaking it. I've got nothing. I'm not even gonna hazard a guess. Oh. It went off without the crit. Was that just rigged RNG? I think that's probably what it was. I hit replay. I'm gonna assume it got rigged and I did not get it on Tree Potion. Yep, that's just a thing my build does that I can't fix. I don't think I'm ever gonna skip rigged on Mac because of this interaction, but the fact that happens can definitely throw a PvP fight. Hate seeing that. Oh yeah, sure, that's sick too. Gonna sell it just like the last one. I think middle literally can't sell anything. Right, you can't transform your legendary items. It doesn't work. I was gonna go try to transform this. I mean, get a small weapon does nothing, but like literally so do the other two options. Hey, I got a transmute out of it. That actually did something. Last enchant is shield or random. I'm inclined to think you just shield enchant the vitality potion. I could random it for better offenses, but it seems like my offenses are insane and they scale. I think you just shield enchant the vitality potion. Yeah, I'm fine with that. There's a lot of misses. This is one of the better enchants it can hit. Yeah, that seems good enough, right? Would I want to multicast it now? No, it's day 14. The lockout's more important. So if I go Finn's Big Bite, I get 5% health, but I don't get the 15 regen from Chance Meeting. I just get 5. That's fine. I've got all the tags from Fury already, so it's not a big deal. 8-win Pig, he's died. I haven't. That always makes me confident. Let's see if it's deserved confidence or if I get one shot instantly by Subscraper. Turbo Weather Machine, not what I was expecting. I don't even have a way to hazard a guess how this shit's supposed to work. I got the bad RNG. This is the worst case scenario. Oh, he has Diamond Coolant. That's a fucking problem. I will say the shield on the shield potion seems good, and eventually my Vat of Acid went off a second time. Dude, that's a lot of freeze. Freeze 3 for 1. Freeze 3 for 1. Charge when my stuff goes off. Freeze 1 for 2. It was worse on the first volley, right? It felt like the first one was a lot worse, but I'm not seeing why it would have been. Oh, because all of my shit went off, which charged this very rapidly. It went off 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 times. This went off twice really quickly and shut me down for a little bit, and then I got to play the game again. I wonder how big that Steam Ladle got. How much burn was on me by the end of this? And did my Invuln pot actually trigger? I don't think it did. Like, I've got about 250 burn at this point, but then the shield potion goes off. Or rather, the vitality potion with the shield enchant goes off. Yeah, we weren't even close to losing that. Oh, that's disgusting. Checking the recap, because it is the last fight. 115 burn, 278 burn, 189 burn. Just like very good burn generation. A lot of freeze coming out. Also, the bird is burning. It's really not a bad pig build. I can see how it's clawing it back from defeat. But Vat of Acid just doesn't give a shit, man. You just pair Vat of Acid with Boiling Flask, Strength Potion, and then any 4 slots of good stuff, and you will find a way to win. In this case, we also have Explosive Potions, which is tremendously valuable. It's obviously a little bit worse because it can go into my Rainbow Potion, but my Rainbow Potion is Diamond and Shiny, so I don't really care if I miss and hit that anyway. It's arguably making the build worse, and I could have kept rolling it, but I think it was good enough to take this. I'll be honest with you. I just forgot it was wrecking my explosive potions. I would have kept rolling this had I realized. But I think it's entirely immaterial. I think that fight goes out the exact same way if this were just like a thing. I don't think anything would have been different. And sadly, I didn't get to test whether or not Circle of Life enables the like Crimson Dash skill where a lifesteal weapon loses 1 second. Because this is a lifesteal weapon. It doesn't have damage, so it doesn't seem like it. But it does say lifesteal right there, right? And it is a weapon. It's one of the many, many tags it has. I think it would work with Crimson Dash, which actually did make it the right pick on that page, because all of them kind of sucked for me. Anyways, that'll be another Vat of Acid run. I think there's going to be a lot of those in the win streak, man. Like, you get nothing, and you have access to good economy and a Vat of Acid. How could you not pivot into it? It's just obviously sick. And once again, Vat of Acid's just very, very strong if you're able to charge it with other things. As always, the same spiel. Voiding Flask plus Strength Potion increases the output from 1x your poison to like 16x your poison. It is tremendously more powerful. You fill your remaining slots with Disruption, Defenses, get skills that can accelerate you somehow or make ammo not a concern for potions despite the fact you aren't running Athen or Distillery. And it's a pretty damn good build. I have some other stuff, bit of burn, bit of poison and burn, some regen. Rigged is obviously good, although it's uniquely bad in this situation. If I hadn't had Rigged go off in that last fight, I'd have killed him before any of his items did anything, right? Like the whole freeze volley that happened wouldn't have mattered. So in this weird case, Rigged was actively detrimental in my final fight, but we still win. And of course, the science pick Circle of Life didn't do anything. But really, most of this being strong came down to just the baseline functionality what Vat of Acid is when comboed with Voiding Flash Strength Potion. And sure, there are some relevant skills here, but most of it's just like you expect to find something that makes Vat of Acid better, if not specifically this stuff. You will always find something. I hope that my next couple runs on Mac will give me something in the early game. This is 2 runs in a row where I got nothing for 5 days, found Vat of Acid, and turned it around entirely on the back of this card. And yeah, there should be good pivot cards like that available to every character. But I don't want all of these videos to be me getting stomped for 5 days with nothing, and then Potion Distillery Economy plus Vat of Acid until I win. That's how it's been going. That might be how it keeps going. But one way or another, what is this? 7-0 on Mac? It's pretty alright. Seems like a good character. Anyways, that'll be all for now. Thank you for your time. If you made it this far, I'd really appreciate it if you get the like button on your way out. It really does boost the channel up in the algorithm, help it grow. I really do appreciate it. Anyways, I'll see you in the next one. Peace.